Hey, what's happening? This your boy Rikishi, your WWE Hall of Fame. Check this out. I want you to keep it locked on Smart Tank Revolution. Don't touch that dial. Why? The big man said I back that ass up on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at 2. I am your solo host today, the benevolent, intelligent Mr. Donnie Wonderful, aka the excellence of elocution and big time Donnie. Dear Paul Levesque, not sure if you noticed or have been watching, but last night's main event for the Intercontinental Championship featured defending champion Jey Uso, aka main event Jey Uso, against Bron Breakker. They are now 1-1. This is a night 2 WrestleMania main event. The story is already there. It is. It can be for WrestleMania 43. Who knows? But these two have great matches. By far, some of the best that Raw's main events had to offer this year. We need to see more of these two, whether it's drama or whether it's a head up. And what I mean by drama, of course, you know, we're getting ready for War Games. You already know there's going to be issues with the bloodline. So that was a given. But everything makes sense when it comes to these two. They are literally a great pair, the great dancing partners. All right. Like this right here is Superman and Lex Luthor. These two match up really well. And they're both really athletic, so it's entertaining to watch. It's very easy on the eyes. Super kicks versus spears. There's so many different ways that we can spin this. And I believe that the next time these two are in the ring, it should be for a heavyweight championship, a WWE championship, whichever. I don't care if it's the underling belt. These two need to main event a WrestleMania. Bravo. Bravo. I've seen enough. I've literally seen enough. And I can't rave anymore about Braun Breaker. If you're not on the bandwagon, I believe you need to be here. And there's always room to seat you and accommodate you because this man is literally the future of the business. He may not be the face of it, but he is the future. What Triple H was in the Attitude Era, where he always worked with the guys that made the money, because he's always a reliable and always has been a reliable foe. Braun Breaker has the same build, in my opinion. It's always a good match with Braun. I don't care who you pair him up with. I believe yeah, it was this year, this past Royal Rumble when he took over the Brock Lesnar spot. From there, it's just been a natural ascension. I hated when he left NXT because I enjoyed him there so much. I mean, the program he had with Carmelo Hayes, I thought, hey, that's you're not going to top that on the main roster. Boy, was I wrong, you know? And main event Jey Uso really, really, really has come into his own. I love the story behind his first solo title win. The years he put into it. This is another this is another example of excellent ascension. WrestleMania 39. You know the Usos against Sammy and Kevin. You know from there on. The dysfunction within the bloodline, him going solo, him, turning on his bra. Well, like that whole fiasco. Jimmy versus Jay. The match wasn't all that at WrestleMania, but it still, helped the Yeet movement. Look at what happens in any arena when Jey Uso walks in, when that music hits. Look at those fireflies that were once for Bray. Look Look at how connected the audience is. I love when Jey Uso comes out. I love his t-shirts. Jey Uso is the man. And it's crazy to think about this, but a couple of years back, with 2020, maybe 2021, when he was battling with Roman Reigns, because his brother, unfortunately, Jimmy had some legal issues. and he's since cleaned up his act, and I'm happy to see him back as well on television. But that was the opportunity for Jay to really set himself apart and stand alone, and I think he's done a great job with it. I am telling you guys now, after last night's match, and you compare it to the match that they had, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago when Jay went over on Braun, those two, Ali and Frazier, and we need this at a WrestleMania. Or, they're building SummerSlam up to be as magnificent as WrestleMania too. Like they need a premium primetime spot, and they deserve it. And the reason why I'm dialing in on WrestleMania, because I get that night two is typically for the big, big, big main event, but the way that these two perform together, they deserve that spot. They definitely do. There's others that do as well. I mean, Lord knows that CM Punk is long overdue for him to get a night two main event. CM Punk and Seth, as my esteemed colleague, Mr. Joey Business, likes to say, there's a lot of meat on the bone there. There's tons of homegrown talent that can get that spot. Obviously, Roman's still here. You Rock. We get that. Oh, they have transcended to legacy status. But for the futures, I'm telling you guys now, main event Jey Uso, Braun Breaker. I don't care what world title it's for. It needs to happen. And it needs to happen at a WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or Royal Rumble. I don't care. They need a prime time spot for this rubber match. And it should be big. It should be big. The catalog is there. The catalog is there. I'm not saying it's a Stone Cold versus The Rock type deal, but hey, it's more like Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect type deal. If you get my drift. Just wanted to cut this mic on and share thoughts about that beautiful main event last night and praise those two for putting on a splendid, spectacular match. Also want to give props to the new 2-hour Raw format. I'm loving it all. And this has been Donnie Wonderful. Just wanted to hit y'all with a quick tip. I'll be right back at you with another video.